Dr. Dane. Welcome to this installment of the Tour of Consciousness. It's our third video in the series of 3 on how to change the holiday blues and the doldrums. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a series of questions, and I'm going to remind you of this really cool tool we have in Access called the Clearing Statement. And the Clearing Statement is basically how to clear away the muck in your life when you don't know how else to do it. It's kind of like having a magic wand that allows you to start changing the result of any situation. So, we talked about the first 2 tools. Who does this belong to? And you use that to unbury yourself from the mountain of other people's thoughts, feelings, and emotions, and judgments, and points of view about money, and points of view about credit card bills, and points of view about family, and points of view about all this sort of stuff. And then, interesting point of view, I have this point of view, and you want to do that after you've done who does this belong to for anything that's left, and it'll change the energy of that too. So let me give you some other questions that you can start asking that will start changing the situation and changing the light, changing the heaviness into lightness. Number 1, what else is possible? Number 2, what would it take to change this? Number 3, what's right about this I'm not getting? And you ask that because so much of the time you think there's something wrong with something you've chosen or something wrong with you. So you can say, what's right about this I'm not getting, or what's right about me I'm not getting. And then, you know what? Just be quiet for a little bit. Give it a minute. Give it a day, maybe an hour. Let it infuse into your world what's actually right about you. But in the meantime, there's some other questions you can ask. Like, how does it get any better than this? You can ask it to change the energy of any bad situation into something better, and any good situation into something even better than a good situation. So how does it get any better than this? What else can you ask? Okay, if I were truly being me here, what would I choose? If I were truly being me, what would I choose? Have you ever asked yourself that? I know it seems like a really simple question, but it's kind of weird that we don't ever ask ourselves that. We think we have to choose the heaviness that everybody else seems to feel so important and valuable. You know what? It's kind of interesting. Like I told you at the very first video, I was doing this heaviness and trauma and drama until my wonderful communications coordinator, Katerina, say that 3 times fast, said, who does this belong to? And I went, wow, thank you for asking me that question. So I'm presenting these questions to you so you can ask them of yourself, so you can start changing the energy of this stuff. Isn't it time to come out of the heaviness that holiday season has been and actually create it as lightness? And as I said before, what if you took this opportunity to say, you know what? I'm not going to let this holiday season kick my butt anymore. I'm kicking its butt. I'm going to use every friggin' tool I can, as dynamically as I can, as often as I can, whenever I think about it. I'm going to play with these tools and see if I can change some stuff. And then the other question you want to ask is, what is different about me than everyone else that I haven't acknowledged, that if I acknowledged it would allow me to create a different reality than I'm currently choosing? What's different about me than everybody else that I haven't acknowledged, that if I would acknowledge it would allow me to create a different reality than I'm currently choosing? And now, here's the other thing, the clearing statement. After you ask the question, what's different about me than anyone else, that I haven't acknowledged, that if I acknowledged it would allow me to create a different reality than I'm currently creating, you say everything that doesn't allow that. In other words, we're talking about everything in your world that doesn't allow that to be a possibility and an ease. I now destroy and uncreate it. Which means, you know what? I'm willing to let it go. Universe, thank you for the tool to make it happen, and that's what this clearing statement is. So it goes exactly like this, okay? So what's different about me than other people that I haven't acknowledged, that if I acknowledged it would allow me to create a different reality than I'm currently creating? Everything that doesn't allow that, times a godzillion, and a godzillion is a number so big only God knows. Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and pock, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. Or you can say pod and pock all that, or all the weird stuff Dane said, or all the weird stuff the weird guy in the video said the other day. You don't even have to remember my name and it will still actually work. Because it's about changing the energy of it. And whether you know it or not, the beautiful world around you, the universe, the consciousness of the world desires you to actually have things show up with more ease. And don't you think now's the time? I do. Okay, so you have these tools, you have these questions. Please replay the video so you can get these questions. And if you haven't heard the clearing statement, there's a YouTube video, youtube.com, Dr. Dane here, /Dr. Dane here. And there's a YouTube video that is the Access Clearing Statement. It's about clearing the fog in Costa Rica. and you watch as I do the clearing statement, the fog that's surrounding me literally clears up. It amazed me, but guess what? Apparently this thing works, because I had people sending me emails left and right about, thank you so much for this. And the most amazing thing is I'm using it and the fog is clearing in my head and the fog is clearing in my life. So please go get that tool and start using it. In fact, on my YouTube channel are tons of videos with all kinds of stuff and all kinds of tools, past tours of consciousness that have all kinds of stuff available for you. Please check this out. Please make the demand that you're going to take whatever resources are available and start using them to change your life so you can enjoy waking up in the morning. So no matter how heavy the holidays get, you can walk around with a smile on your face, a sense of peace in your heart, and a lightness in your being. That would be my wish for you as the plane flies overhead to let us have an exclamation point. I think what he's saying is the video is long enough, shut up, which I'm going to do. So the other thing I want to say though is if you haven't signed up yet for the Being You video series that's on my website, please go there and sign up for that. You'll get tools and just some invitation and inspiration to use them to create some different possibilities. If you haven't signed up for that free video series yet, why the heck not? Don't you want to give yourself a Christmas gift, a holiday gift, a Hanukkah gift, a Kwanzaa gift, a Ramadan gift? I don't know. Give yourself a gift. So thank you very much for being with me. Thank you very much for being part of the Tour of Consciousness. I'm grateful that you are in the world. And what if you, truly being you, are the gift and change the world requires? Enjoy your holiday, my beautiful friends. I look forward to next time. Bye.